Hi, this is Raj from MR Sportscars. In this video I'm going to talk about how to set the memory seats on a 981 model Porsche. This is a Boxster S, but it also applies to the 981 Cayman S's and even the 991 Porsche 911s as well. It's quite a rare option on the 981 models because it was such a big cost. And this car does have it. I'm just about to hand this car over to its new owner. And while it's here, I thought I'd just do a quick video explaining how that sort of package of options work. So I'll just grab the key. Now, with the memory system, you also get the electric folding mirrors, which also have welcome LEDs underneath. The non-folding mirrors don't have that incorporated, but they can be folded in manually if it doesn't have the electric mirror option. So when you unlock the car, it will move the seat to, there's two options for this system. You can have either what's called comfort entry and exit, or just literally remember where the seat is. This car, I've enabled the comfort entry and exit, which means that the seat is set further back than where the memory is set. But when you get in and you put the key in the ignition, it will move forwards. There you go. I've shut the door and it's just moved forwards. It's unfolded the mirrors and it's moved the steering wheel down so that you've got it exactly where the setting for the key itself is stored for this car. The other key will have its own settings as well. This is the control panel that allows you to set the memories, and the memories apply to both the actual mirror positions on both sides, the actual steering wheel column, because this is all electric. So let me just show you here. There's a little joystick underneath, so you pull it down to move the steering wheel down, up, out. Hopefully you can hear it whirring. So that's all adjustable, as well as the seat as well. So the seat I'm sitting in has got 14 ways in this car. So the base is adjustable itself in terms of the front of it, the rear of it. The seat back is tiltable. So I'll just do that now. And the base actually moves forward and back. Then you've got lumbar support as well and knee support, and I'll show you those in a second. But first of all, I'll show you how to set the system. So once you've got comfortable in the seat, you've adjusted the mirrors. Mirrors are adjusted here. If it's got folding mirrors, it will also have an additional button here, which folds them in at your command and unfolds them as well. So once you're happy with how everything's set, you can set it to either the key, which is you hold down the set button till that red light's on, and then you press the first button there and you hear it beep. If it doesn't beep, it means that the car may have forgotten it's got memory seats and it may need reprogramming at a dealer or someone who's got the Porsche diagnostic system. So that's all set. Now if I press one of these other ones, it may be set at a different setting, so you can have an additional 2 other settings that aren't associated with a key to move everything. So if I hold that down, it's moved the steering wheel, it's moved the mirrors, and it moved the seat slightly as well, because it was slightly different to what I set it to. If I try the other one, you can hopefully see that everything is moving while I'm holding down. So you have to hold down that button. God, that's going quite far back actually. That's a really weird setting. This is obviously set for someone who's quite small. Well, actually, yeah, the seat's gone up, but it's gone right back. So it's a bit of a weird one, this one. But I'll move it back to the one that I have it set on, so you can see everything sort of adjusting. But you have to hold the button down. So that's that. To change whether it's got the comfort entry and exit, and also disable whether it folds the mirrors, you go to this menu, and then with the sport design screen, we have a little stalk here to control this screen. You push it in, and then you go to scroll down to settings, and you go to locking. Now you can have auto memory, so it will remember the last position of the seat and all the mirrors, or you can make it so it's only set purely to the key. So every time, even if it gets moved by someone else, it will remember to, it won't remember that new setting, it will just remember the one that was stored by doing the set and then the key symbol there. I'll leave that enabled now. Comfort entry is the one that I talked about, which basically when you take the key out of the ignition, it moves the seat back and it lifts the steering column out of the way, so it's easier to get in and out of the car, which is a big help. And the mirror retract is the one that folds the mirrors when you lock the car. I'll leave all those set, but you can see that they can all be changed in that locking menu, sub-menu of the vehicle menu there on that screen. But let me just show you actually. When I take the key out of the ignition, it should move the seat back and lift the steering column. So it actually is when you open the door. And the steering column was actually quite high, so I think it's left it where it was. If it was on a lower setting, it would have moved as well. So these are all the settings of the seat here. So this one is lumbar support. So that's the middle cushion, that's the top, and it's moving it there. That's the lower bit. Hopefully you can see that moving. I think you can hear it. And then to deflate them, it's this end, this one closest to the back. You will see that go down. It's all powered by air. And then the knee support here is powered by this one here. And again, it remembers all of these positions for all the different keys, and also these extra 2 settings here. So if you see a car that's got the memory package, I think it's highly desirable because it remembers everything about the seat, but also a car without the 14-way seats, the height adjustment is done on an arc, so it doesn't adjust the front and the back separately. It just does, it raises it up, but it changes the angle on an arc basis rather than allowing you to set exactly what angle you want this relative to the back. So there is more adjustability. And I also find, and I may be wrong in this, maybe someone can correct me, but I believe that this seat goes lower than a car with the manual height adjustment seats. But that just might be my perception of the fact that you can adjust both sides of the base independently. So yeah, happy for anyone to correct me on that one. The cars with memory seats tend to have a whole suite of other options, but again, that's not guaranteed. So this one has the extended leather with contrast stitching on the doors, on the dashboard as well. That was a separate package on 981s. It wasn't included as part of the car. You only got leather seats, actually half leather seats, I think. This has got full leather, and then it's got leather everywhere, just like the 911 has. So that's another option worth keeping an eye out for, as well as this memory system. So now when I go to lock the car, it should fold the mirrors in at the press of the button. So there we go. So it folds them in neatly. So you don't have to worry about them getting hit while you parked your car maybe on the side of the road or in a car park. Hopefully no one hits them anyway regardless, but yeah, it's just nice to know that the car is secure and nicely stowed with the mirrors. I hope you found the video useful about the memory system on these cars. If you have any questions, please do feel free to comment below. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.